I watched Kevin load these pieces on Chad's trailer right there. I'm filming this from my phone. That's a 16-foot trailer. Look at how big that head is compared to that 16-foot trailer right there. Like butter. That's like shooting an ant with a tank. That was not butter. That was more like a rocky road right there. I'm gonna watch you put this one more on there. And I got a truck I got to load. Let's see. You don't need to hit that rail over there either. With that finger. There you go. Look at there. That was kind of butter. That was a little silky. Alright, I got it. Alright, we're gonna burn a battery or two through the old drone today. And Kevin's doing the mannequin challenge. Well, let's go out here and watch old Big D run for a minute. See what's going on with him. I'm not about 30 feet off the ground right now, so I don't want to hit any saplings or anything like that. We're going to lift her up a little bit here so you can see the trees a little better. Watch old Big D. We're working through this job. We got we're about to cut this end of it out. We still got probably 3 more weeks or so to go over here, depending on how the mills do. We had a decent quota this week. I'm not sure when y'all will watch this video, but our quota was okay. Not great, but not bad. Seen here Kevin running in the background right there. We'll take the drone and go around Derek over here. And here Chad running there. Wind's not bad today, just a little light breeze, but it is kind of cool though right now. I mean, we're nearly in May. I'm gonna have to put my coat on. Now he's gonna go over here and cut these 4 or 5 left right there. watch him cut these last few right here. If I was to spin the drone a little bit to the left, you'd see Kevin. He's sitting right there. I'll spin it there. There's some trees. Let me back this thing out right here a little bit. All right, so that tree that's right there on the right of the screen, that one, and there's a line of them. Let me back the drone up here a little bit. You see there's two right there on the right of the screen, and then there's one right there too also. So those trees right there that are standing right there, they will be left. And the reason why is those are actually line trees. The same company has all this land right here, but this thing is divided up into blocks. So they like to keep, on this one here, they want to keep that line established. So we leave those trees right there standing, you know, so that they can tell where the line is. See them right there? That's, you see those going back right there behind Chad. That's the line. But those trees will more than likely, unless they're very, very good rooted in the ground, if we have any wind or anything, it'll blow some of those over, I'm sure. Because that's the only problem with leaving them like that. But I mean, that's really the only thing that you can do to do it. So you can see Kevin and Chad right there. I'm gonna lower the drone some here. Get on down. We're about 70 feet above the ground now, 60 and 50. We'll watch Kevin run a couple here. About 35 feet above the ground. Alright, so today's cooking with cotton top here. That's fried squash. I've got a Lodge cast iron, a deep dish here on the burner. This is on the pit boss right here. Going, frying this squash up. I just used some of the Cypress meal cornmeal, salt, pepper, and some a little bit of garlic salt on it too. Is all it is. Put it in a Ziploc bag, shake it around, throw it in the grease or the oil, let it rip, tater chip. That's what I'm talking about. Here's the rest of what we got. We got the squash. We got a tater tot casserole that's got deer meat in it, in the bottom of it. And then she did some cheese bread there. And you got a little bit of salad over there.
I don't know what to do.
All right, so in closing today's video, I'm gonna read something here from a guy that me and Jill grew up with, lived right over here in the community with us, and we went to church together, everything. And his name is Chris Chism. He is actually the principal at Pearl High School down right outside of Jackson, Mississippi, down there in that area, down there, Pearl, down there. And we're Facebook friends, and he puts a lot of good stuff on Facebook, a lot of real well-written stuff. And I admire him quite a bit in the leadership role that he plays in what he does. So he wrote this right here back in, I believe it was April the 14th, 14th or 15th, something like that. So I got a hold of him this week, and I told him that I wanted to use it, and asked him if I could get his permission. And he said yes, I could. So these are words from Mr. Chris. These are notes from Chism's Notes, I think is what he called them, and there's 5 of them right here. So here we go. Number 1. It says, control what you can control. If you can't control it, try not to stress over it. Easier said than done, I know. Number 2. Life sometimes throws breaking balls, and dang good ones. You have to keep fouling them off to get to the next pitch. The key is to constantly battle, fight for every inch. Number 3. The smallest things can have the greatest impact. This virus is certainly not the size of an atomic bomb, but it can be just as devastating. This also works in reverse. The little things you can do always have a much larger impact than you can possibly imagine. Just look around and see what's happening in many communities. Number 4. Take care of each other because it's the right thing to do, period. Not for political gain, not for favors. Doing something good because it is right means something. Go back and look at number 3. Number 5, the last one. Most importantly, be thankful for the things you have. Time being the biggest asset of them all. One never knows when things will end with sports, family members, activities, or dare I say, school. And so this whole thing was kind of pertained around school. He's talking to his seniors at the high school there in Pearl. And but this same 5 notes right there pertains to everything, especially right now with what's going on. So today's Friday morning, May the 1st. I hope everybody swapped their calendars. I swapped mine a while ago. I'm of course, as you see, I'm at home right now. Been having a little shoulder problems in my right shoulder, and I went to the orthopedic yesterday, and they did an injection, in which I was not expecting them to do, and I am so sore right now. It is crazy, but I was actually able to sleep last night for the first time in several weeks and got some rest. But on the flip side of that, I am very, very sore right now. Not affecting me as far as running a chainsaw, stuff like that. And that's what's kind of crazy about it. That doesn't bother me at all doing that. But I got something a little out of kilter, but we'll get that fixed up. So appreciate y'all watching. Hope y'all have a great weekend this weekend. And I'm going to try to work some of this soreness out of my shoulder. So we'll catch y'all later. Love y'all. Later, taters.